What is good? What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Ferris Muthana, and welcome to a great edition of Good Friends, Better Rivals. This week we are doing part 2 of our rankings. Last week we did the offensive units. We also got a comment. Shout out to the comment in the chat. We had a comment last week, so shout out to you. Pretty sure they were a Commanders fan. I want to bring that comment up. So shout out to them. Before we move on to bigger and better things, I want to shout them out. I want to give them a little shout out. So shout out to Chris, first of her name, 0.8444. Shout out to you, Chris. Thank you so much for watching the video, and thank you for dropping a comment. But here it is. We get down and dirty. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. It is the defensive side of the ball. They say, Caleb, defense wins championships. Yeah. Is that still true? Maybe. I don't know.
Kind of. They kind of won the Super Bowl for the Eagles.
That is true. Actually, you know what? That Super Bowl was definitely won by that defense. 110%. But that defense did lose 2 key members to free agency. But the thing is, they've been waiting for this for a solid minute, so they drafted ahead of time to replace those players, or they already had people on the roster to replace them. So we'll see about that. But without further ado, but actually big news did come out of the NFL, Caleb. The NFLPA is appealing the Arbiter's rule for sealing the collusion case against the NFL that they agreed to a couple of months ago or a year ago, because Pablo Torre put the pressure on them and basically made them look stupid. And basically said, why would you agree to bury this? You have proof of collusion, of them colluding to reduce salaries. It's illegal. You can't collude. It's illegal. They broke the rules. But the reason it was suppressed, I think you guys may have, if you watched my single breakdown video of the Pablo Torre episode, it was 61 pages, Caleb. 61 pages of collusion proof. You have Steve Bisciotti on record saying, I really wish Cleveland didn't give Deshaun Watson that contract. Now I have to maybe give that contract to Lamar Jackson. Then him and Atlanta and Carolina colluded to make sure Lamar Jackson doesn't get that big contract that he wanted. Then text messages between Arizona and San Diego, LA, where the hell you want to call them, the Chargers, where Arizona makes sure Kyler Murray's contract is low. Then San Diego texts Arizona and says, thank you very much for doing that. That's going to help us in our negotiation with our quarterback. Then the following year, similar contract to Justin Herbert. Then you have the Russell Wilson aspect of it in Denver, where he wanted a fully guaranteed deal. He didn't get it because no one was going to give it to them because of the competition. I think the NFL advising committee or whatever that, where they give recommendations how to do business. But it's not a recommendation. This is how we do business. The one thing NFL owners never want, the one thing they fight tooth and nail for, is never guaranteed contracts. Never guaranteed contracts. We will never give guaranteed contracts ever. In the most dangerous sport in America, in the most popular sport in America, imagine we will never give out a guaranteed deal ever. That's what they will fight for. And the reason it was suppressed, Caleb, is because the NFLPA president, J.C. Trader, called Russell Wilson an idiot, and he didn't want no one to know he said that because he wanted to run for re-election because he's a coward and a gutless man. And he's also a quid pro quo criminal, because the guy that they now gave the PA presidency job to, Lloyd Howell, he basically is a patsy for J.C. Trader. But now it's been appealed. They want it to be reviewed. They want it to be put in the light. It is now going to appeal. And guess what? We're going to get lawsuits are coming. Lawsuits are coming from the players, from the NFLPA. They're coming. So keep your eyes on that. But let's get now to the nitty gritty. Defensive side of the ball.
Well, I just want to speak on a little bit about at least one part. You can see that now with why a lot of the second round picks are not being signed because 2 of them got guaranteed money and the rest of them want the same thing.
Exactly.
But the owners don't want to give it.
They're colluding. They don't want to do it. They're not going to do it. They're colluding. Because I believe it was Jaden Higgins. He was one of them in Houston. Was it Houston who drafted Jaden Higgins? The wide receiver out of Iowa State? But yeah, they're colluding. From the face value, Caleb, this is 32 businesses. They run their business how they want to run their businesses. It's illegal to collude. Like, it's literally against the law. America has made it against the law. You cannot collude because you're ruining the market. We want the market to play out the way it is. You are colluding. You're insider trading. You're devaluing the market. This is illegal. In American bylaws, it's illegal. But NFL teams have gotten away with it for years because there's never been proof. They're not dumb enough to.
That's kind of the problem with the revenue share.
Yeah.
Because if they were all running by their own revenue, they had to make money for themselves, and they weren't all sharing it. Maybe it would be probably more competitive.
Yeah, but it's not, because here's the thing. When you know that you're gonna get $500 million every year, win or loss, you don't really, $13 billion, Caleb. They make $13 billion a year. A team that goes 2-4, 2-15 is gonna get the same revenue as you guys who went 13-3. So there's no benefit to what's the benefit of making a good team? I got to pay people big salaries? No. I'll pay one guy a big salary, the quarterback, and then I don't care about anything else. And that's why I have no respect for Josh Allen. Because Josh Allen had the Buffalo Bills over the barrel, ready for negotiations. He could have broken Joe Burrow's record, but he told them, no, why would I need to do that? Why? Because you're in a union. You negotiating the best contract for yourself helps future quarterbacks. So you cannot leave money on the table. Get as much money as you can. He could have gotten $65 million a year. He had them. He had them right there. But he settled for 60. Because he was like, I don't need any more money. He's like, no, you do that. You push for the biggest contract possible, so it filters down to the union. It helps them in negotiations. So you were being selfish, in a sense, because you have other union brothers to help you. Russell Wilson tried to help the union by going for the fully guaranteed deal. But then he ran into the colluding powers of the NFL. No one was going to give it to him. Denver wasn't going to give it to him. No one else was going to give it to him. They weren't going to give it to him. So he had to settle. He tried to help the union. Lamar Jackson tried to be that. He tried to help the union. But collusion. And they have proof now. Now they can take him to court and win. There's a chance they can win. But the NFLPA...
A lot of the time, the union doesn't really help the players. And the union's just there to make a show.
Exactly. They're not a union. This is the weakest union.
I can see why he doesn't really give a shit what the union wants or doesn't want.
Yeah, no, but he still did try to help the union. Russell did. Because if he got the fully guaranteed deal, you set the precedent. Like you think baseball and basketball was automatically guaranteed contracts? No. First one got a guaranteed contract. Then another star got a guaranteed contract. Then another one, then another one, then another one. And then it became the norm. In baseball, in basketball, it became the norm. In the NFL, there hasn't been a player to sacrifice, I want a fully guaranteed deal. Because inherently, it's really hard to convince 53 people to agree on something. But it's easier to convince 32 people on agreeing on something. So 53 people, 32 teams each. That's a lot of people to be on the same page. So 32 against over 1,000. you're never gonna win. But if you were a good union and you had strong leadership, you could have fought. But unfortunately, the NFLPA is led by a bunch of dumbasses. But speaking of dumbasses, I ain't talking about us because we're not dumbasses. We're gonna rank the NFC East defensive.
Comments made it seem like that, but
no, exactly. But you had to wait. That's why I paused. We're not. Some people may disagree with us. Some people may yell at us. Some people may be Adelia and support us. Hey, Adelia, how you doing? But you can't say we don't bring the juice. Caleb, let's start it off. Do you want to start front to back or back to front?
defensive line.
Defensive line, the most important part of the defense, the defensive line. Last week we made it. We agreed. If you do not have a defensive line designation, you're not a defensive lineman. You are a linebacker or an edge. They are on the outside. Defensive line. So here are the defensive linemen for the Washington Commanders. Dorrance Armstrong, Deron Payne, Javon Kinlaw, Dietrich Wise Jr. Those are the starters projected right now. Those are the projected starters. Dallas, Dante Fowler Jr., Mozzie Smith, Osa Odigizua, Micah Parsons. Those are the projected starters right now. That's what I'm seeing. We're off of the ESPN depth chart. Now, the defending champion Philadelphia Eagles. They run a 3-4. Oro Ojomo, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter. Those are their defensive linemen. And then for the New York Giants, here are our defensive linemen. Rakeem Nunez-Roches, Dexter Lawrence II, Roy Robertson Harris. Those are our defensive linemen. Very clear. The best defensive line, just purely defensive line, is probably the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Because of Micah Parsons and Osa Odigizua, and Dante Fowler is a solid other edge. He's a very solid. Your weakness is Mozzie Smith.
Yeah.
Which is funny to me because Mozzie Smith, for all the weaknesses he has, he always shows up against the New York Giants for some odd apparent reason. I don't know.
Well, because your offensive line sucks.
That too. Apparently, we're the only people who can't run the ball on you. We were the only people that couldn't run the ball. But then there it is. But the thing with the Dallas, but probably,
yeah. I mean,
no, because it's the scheme, right? Because two teams have three defensive linemen.
Yeah, a lot of them have 3 versus we have 4. So
No. Washington has 4 as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Washington has Dorrance, Deron, Javon, Dietrich Wise. I guess Deron is probably their crown jewel.
Which he's actually probably gone down in recent years.
Yeah. The best defensive lineman is Dexter Lawrence. He's the best defensive lineman.
The best defensive lineman on this designation as defensive lineman is Micah Parsons.
It's Dexter Lawrence.
It's Micah Parsons.
It's Dexter Lawrence.
Micah Parsons.
Dexter Lawrence.
It's Micah Parsons.
Dexter Lawrence.
It's Micah Parsons.
It's Dexter Lawrence.
It's Micah Parsons.
We can agree to disagree.
No.
Yeah, I've seen plays where Micah Parsons gets washed away like a tadpole,
and he's still one of the most dangerous defensive players.
Dexter Lawrence.
He's one of the most dangerous defensive players in all of the NFL. What are you talking about?
So is Dexter Lawrence.
He's one of the defensive tackles.
No, he's one of the best defensive linemen in the NFL.
Yeah, defensive lineman. Parsons is one of the best defensive players.
Nah, he's a good defensive end.
No,
he wasn't really good at linebacker. Let's be real here.
What do you mean?
That's why you guys lose them.
He was a great linebacker. That's why he got drafted in the first round.
Then why'd you move him?
Because we didn't need a pass rusher.
Then move him back.
Well, he's better at pass rushing.
Your linebacking core is not very good anymore.
If he's already great at what he does, why would you move him back?
Because you need linebackers.
Yeah, but we also need pass rushers.
So, it's kind of a catch-22.
Okay, so why don't you keep him where he's best at?
Is he, though?
Yeah.
All right.
So what do you call? He's got over 12 sacks every single season.
You say tomato, I say tomato. I'm saying Dexter Lawrence. I'm not going to agree with you. So it is what it is. But I will agree.
He's not even nearly as impactful as Parsons.
Yes, he is literally impactful.
No,
literally.
Not like Parsons.
No, that's the thing, Caleb. Here's the thing, Caleb. I think I've noticed this. I watch Dallas Cowboys games. I don't think you watch New York Giants games.
I do when they play the Cowboys.
Exactly,
like
man. So you don't watch. Exactly. You don't watch that Dexter Lawrence has 3 people on him. See, Michael Parsons doesn't get double teamed.
Yes, he does. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He gets double teamed all the time, and he gets held.
I once saw him get washed away. I once saw the Detroit Lions run at him and wash him away. Taylor Deckard pushed him to the moon like boof.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't disagree me. Don't you saw that?
No,
yeah, you did. Yeah, man. Yeah, I saw it. All right, so I think the New York Giants are last because of Dexter Lawrence's running mates. No offense to Nacho.
You thought they were last?
Well, no, because the thing is,
yeah, I guess so.
Because Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter are damn good defensive linemen.
They have Ochoa, who's whatever.
But here's the thing about Ojomo. Would you have said Milton Williams is whatever before last season?
No.
You knew about Milton Williams before last season?
I wouldn't say he was ever. I probably said solid.
He was solid.
Okay.
Morrow maybe that replacement possibly, but they also drafted Tyle Robinson, but he's a rookie, so he doesn't matter. The really thing is Byron Young, the defense. That's probably they're not as deep as they were.
Yeah,
they're not as deep.
They're still number 2. I saw that.
Yeah,
and Giant. I don't know. Dorrance Armstrong's okay.
Yes.
JJ White is okay. I don't know how great Javon Killon still is.
He's not. He was never that good. He got hurt. He was okay in San Francisco. Then he got hurt, and he's okay. He's fine.
Deron Payne hasn't had the best seasons for like the last 2 seasons.
So Jonathan Allen's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's now the focal point of that defense.
That's why I probably have the Giants 3 because of Dexter
literally because of Dexter Lawrence. I'll put him at 3 because Dexter Lawrence is better than all 4 of those guys you just named.
Yeah,
purely just by him and Roy Robinson Harris. He's a solid defensive lineman. He had I think 8 sacks when he was in Jacksonville. He's a solid rotational piece. So I'll take 3 for the Giants here. I'll take that. Then Philly, then Dallas overall. Because of guys, because I know some people will be like, oh, but guys, Nolan Smith and Jalix Hunt and
just purely based on the position.
Purely based on the depth chart that says defensive lineman, defensive end, nose tackle, defensive tackle. Those are the only guys we're talking about. We're going to talk about the linebacking core that involves the outside linebackers in a minute while we settle this. So we're going Dallas, Philly, New York, Washington. Yes. All right. Now let's move up to the enforcement in the middle areas, the linebacking core, the middle linebackers and the outside linebackers. Due to the fact that 2 teams run 3-4s and the other team runs 4-3s, it's going to be a little bit different. All right. So the New York Giants, the Washington Commanders linebacking core is Frankie Louvu, Bobby Wagner, and Dominique Hampton. Bobby Wagner, Frankie Louvu, very phenomenal linebackers. Louvu had great years in New York. Good years in New York. He was really good in Carolina. He had a good year last year in Washington. Bobby Wagner is Bobby Wagner.
I do not know who Dominic Hampton is.
Yeah, and I have no idea who Dominic Hampton is at all. So we're really looking at, I generally think the team with the worst linebacking core is you.
Dallas Cowboys.
It's the Dallas. You guys are Dallas. You guys traded for Kenneth Murray Jr. You guys drafted Jack Sanborn?
No, we did not. We got him from the Bears.
The Bears. And then DeMarvin Overshown.
He's hurt.
So I'm going.
I would upgrade it if he was healthy. It would make it better. It would make it better. DeMarvin Overshown was great.
Yeah, one person.
Well, you guys have one person on your defensive line.
I know, but Dexter is way, like, you're talking all pro. DeMarvin Overshown hasn't done anything to prove that.
Because he's getting hurt so much.
He still hasn't proven anything. I think even with DeMarvin healthy, I still think Washington's linebacking core is better than you because of Frankie Louvu and Bobby Wagner. Okay. They got 2, you got 1.
Okay.
That's just it. And now Philly and New York battling for 1 and 2. Philly.
Yeah, this was hard. This was a hard one. I really
Philly. That's the thing. Here's the thing with Philly. Nolan Smith is not going to be the starter on the outside. They got Azeez Ojulari, who I know all about. He's never healthy, ever. like never. We'll see if he stays healthy in Philly. Zach Braun is probably the best linebacker in the division.
Yeah, he is. He's the best linebacker in the NFL right now.
Yeah, the best linebacker in the NFL, period. And then Nakobe Dean, he gets hurt. It's the New York Giants, and I'm a Philly fan. Oh, Gary, my boy Gary.
Oh, wow.
Gary. Salutations. Shout out to you, Jay. Shout out to you, Jay. So Gary, he's going with the Giants. You know what, Gary? I'm agreeing with you because the New York Giants, they have Bobby Okereke, Micah McFadden in the middle, Brian Burns and Abdul Carter and Kayvon Thibodeau and Chauncey Golston. That rotational, huh?
They put him on linebacker.
Chauncey Golston is the outside rusher. He's our wide linebacker behind Brian Burns. With Dallas,
he was a defensive tackle, defensive end with us.
Yeah. But with Philly, they have Joshua Uche, Jahad Campbell, Jermaine Trotter Jr., and Jalix Hunt. Trotter Jr. didn't do anything last year. So this is going to be his first year being fully integrated. Jahad Campbell, he's a rookie, so he means nothing. I don't count rookies because they're rookies. We don't know what they're going to do. So Jahad Campbell is a wash.
I think we can safely say Abdul Carter's going to be pretty damn good.
Maybe. I'm not going to say that. You know,
I'm probably going to say that.
You can say that.
He's going to be pretty damn good.
I want him to be, but rookies with me, I got to keep my rule. Rookies mean nothing. If the Giants can't be top 5 in sacks with this defensive line, this whole season's a failure. Exactly, Jay. It's a deep and talented group. It is. We finally got depth in a position. You know, John Wellington Mara famously said, John Mara's dad, I root for defense. And this is what it is. Man, you talking about, we had Jason Pierre-Paul, Justin Tuck, O.C. Umenyiora, Matthias Kiwanuka, Barry Cofield, Chris Canty. You name it, we had it. So yeah, Philly got the best linebacker in the entire NFL. Nakobe Dean's a question mark because of health. Azeez Ojulari is a question mark because of health. Nolan Smith is finally the starter, so he's going to finally be integrated. Joshua Uche, he's a solid rotational piece. I liked him, but you know, it's not like something that blows my mind. Jermaine Trotter Jr., rookie last year. This year, he's going to be more integrated. Jahad Campbell's a rookie, so he's a wash. So I'm going to go with the New York Giants as number 1. The New York Giants are number 1. Oh, yeah, baby.
The first one?
The only one.
This is the only one?
The only one. In the great words of King Julian.
All hail the New York Giants.
New York Giants! Yes, the New York Giants. We are 1. You're last. Philly's 2nd, and Washington is 3rd. But you know what? You know. Yes, there it is right there, Gary. There it is. We're going to talk about it in a minute. We know who number 1 is. Hold up, what was I about to say? You can make an argument that Washington, because they have 2 solid linebackers. Huh?
He's old.
Bobby is pretty old. So okay, let's go Philly because of Zach Braun. Zach Braun is he good, man. Zach Braun's good. So all right, let's move on. All right. The secondary.
We go corners or safety first?
You want to do it as a group? Because they're DBs.
I think we should split them.
You want to split them?
Corners and safety.
You want to split them? Let's split them. All right, let's go corners. The corners for the New York Giants are Paulson Adebo and Deontay Banks, and Drew Phillips. Because we run. You know, I think nickel is now the common theme. Bobby's older than Obama. Come on now. That's true, Bobby. You damn right, Gary. You damn right it is. You know, he talked to man. He talked to the cave people. That's how old he is. So yeah, Paulson Adebo was a solid DB in New Orleans. He did break his leg last year, so he's a question mark. Deontay Banks has sucked. Okay, he's just been very bad. And Drew Phillips, as a slot corner, has been very good. So you have a question mark, guy who stinks, and a guy who's good. So there's that for the New York Giants. Philly. Dude, Philly, man. Philly, bro. Like Philly. What's up, Leo? Kenyon Mitchell. Cooper DeJean, Keely Ringo. They started last year for a reason.
Yep.
They're one of the reasons they won the Super Bowl for a reason. This is clearly the number one group.
I have them number one.
It's not a debate. And now Dallas, Deron Bland, Trayvon Diggs, and Israel Mukwamu. Injury concerns for the 2 starting corners.
Yeah, but when healthy.
When healthy, they're damn good.
That's damn good.
They're damn good. When they're healthy.
Those are 2 all-pros. I mean, they're
all-pros. 2 all-pros found in the later rounds. But the problem is here, health is the key. Health is the key. And then in Washington, we got Mike Sanders still, rookie. Is it? No, not a rookie. Second-year player, Mike Sanders still. Marshawn Lattimore and Noah Igbenogany. He played for Dallas, right?
Yeah, he wasn't good.
Yeah, he wasn't good. So we're going Sanders still and Marshawn Lattimore. Marshawn Lattimore, does he still got it? Not
really. I mean, their secondary wasn't good last year.
Yeah. That's true, Gary. That's true. The best ability, when healthy, the best ability is available. That's true, Gary. But the problem is, Washington stinks even when they're healthy. So even so. So that's the thing. That's the problem.
Two out of 3 of them, they're not good.
Yeah. Well, Mike Sanders still is pretty good.
No, I'm saying the Giants.
Oh, the Giants. No, Giants.
2 out of 3 not good.
Well, not good. Let's calm. Like one of them isn't good. The other one's a question mark.
They're not good.
No, Paulson and Debo's. You're not gonna shit on Paulson and Debo.
I said 2 out of the 3.
Drew Phillips is good.
Okay.
He's a good slot corner.
Okay.
He was drafted to be a slot corner.
Congratulations.
He's good. No, he's good. He's good.
You're drafted to be a slot corner. That means because you're not good enough to be a starting corner.
It's because running nickel is the common practice now.
Okay, but still, if you were that good, you would be an outside corner.
No, he was an outside corner at Kentucky.
Okay.
We just moved him inside
because he wasn't that good.
No, it's not that he wasn't that good. It's just that we already had 2 outside corners. You know what? I'm not doing this with you. Stop. You know people have changed the scheme. You know what? You got to stop that. You can hide if you have good safety play. That is true. You can't hide if you have good safety play. You guys don't have them, yeah. So I guess Eagles won definitely. Eagles won. It's not a debate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go you. I'm gonna go you two. And then I'm gonna go. Noah ain't good, man. And neither is Marshawn Lattimore. It's Mike Sanders still is what pretty much all we. It's either Sanders still or Paulson Adebo.
Flip a coin.
It's kind of coin flip here, man. People are big fans of Paulson Adebo. They say he's a damn good corner. He was very good in New Orleans.
Okay, if you want to get the Giants over the Commanders.
Yeah. Lattimore's a fraud. Maybe, Gary. Yes, you know what? Let's go Giants, then Commanders.
Okay.
Because Paulson Adebo, Tay Banks isn't very good at all. Like, he's not good. And Drew Phillips is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty much you're going Sanders still against Phillips and Adebo. And so there it is right there. So Philly won, definitely, but it's not a debate. Philly's, like, they started as rookies for a reason. Quinyon Mitchell was one of the best corners in the league. Cooper DeJean had an interception in the Super Bowl, basically terrorized the wide receivers of Kansas City. So they're definitely one. Go Dallas. We'll see if they're number one at the beginning.
They're not going to be because they're not healthy.
Exactly. But the problem is the other two corner groups are just not very good when they're healthy. So like that's the thing, So let's go Dallas 2, Giants 3, Commanders 4. Now to the safety aspects. All right, the safeties. Washington safeties, Will Harris and Quan Martin. Dallas has Donovan Wilson, Malik Hooker. Philly has Reed Blankenship and Andrew Mukuba. Mukuba's is a rookie, right?
The rookie.
Okay, the rookie. And then we have Tyler Nubin and Javon Holland.
This one's hardest. This
one's hardest because
they're kind of they're all kind of
yeah, and one is a rookie. So Andrew
That's why you can't really
Mukamba,
measure the Eagles with
yeah,
kind
because
of just
well, you know, Reed,
Blankenship.
yeah, Reed is good.
That's why I'm saying good. That's why like
He's
the Cowboys
good.
guys are just they're okay, good. They're almost good.
Yeah, this one, the safety, Javon Holland's the best safety in the division.
Yeah, but Tyler Newman sucks.
No, man, no, he doesn't. What
Yes,
are you
he
doing, man?
does.
He was injured for most of the
Oh my
year. You
god, he
can't say
sucks.
that.
He sucks.
Oh my God.
He sucks.
That's true. Gary's right. When Philly starts a rookie, you know that's true. They started 2 rookies at corner last year.
That's true.
You know,
That's a good
but
point.
my rule is, man, rookies are
good point.
rookies. I don't really, you know, I gotta see them play in the NFL. You know, he was damn good at Texas. He was damn good.
Yeah.
He won the Jim Thorpe Award as the best DB. I think was it him? It was him, right? Did he win the Jim? I don't know. One of the Texas guys won the Jim Thorpe Award. I don't. You're the Texas guy. You should help me. But the
Yeah.
problem here is Will Harris and Quan Martin.
Who?
Exactly. I can't say they suck because I
I
haven't
have
watched
no
them.
idea who they are.
Exactly.
No idea who they are.
I can't say that. Who the hell is Will Harris and Quan Martin? Like,
No, I've never heard those names. I've never heard the Commanders' safeties names ever.
like I'm generally like we need to talk to more Commanders fans.
I know.
We need more Commanders fans. I mean, I need y'all to help me out here. Is Quan Martin and Will Harris good? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
That's why I only could go by what I knew. That's why I put the Cowboys 1. Only because I know they're at least solid. They're solid safeties. They're not good. They're not great.
The duo, yeah.
They're just
With Philly,
together.
the Philly, it's the rookie thing. I got stick to my rule. Rookie's a rookie. Like, what am I gonna do with him? You know, he could be good. He could be not. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jahad Barron, yeah.
Jahad Barron. See, I knew it was a guy from Texas. I was like, I knew it was him. Yeah. So, Will Harris and Quan Martin. I gotta find some tape on these guys, man. Like I can't believe what this. I guess I'm gonna have to watch a lot of Commander stuff this year.
Yeah.
The thing is, we have Javon Holland. That's the thing. So we can't be last.
Yeah, I didn't put you last. I only put the Commanders last because I don't know who the hell they are.
Yeah, but that makes us look like idiots, though. You know what I mean? It just makes us look stupid. Okay, I'm gonna go Dallas because I know who Malika Gordon, Donovan Wilson are. Because I've seen them play. They're solid.
They've been there for years. I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna go Philly because Reed Blankenship. You know.
Reed Blankenship, that's basically.
Yeah, it's Reed Blankenship. He's been solid for 10 years, man.
He's good.
Yeah, he's been good. And then Javon Holland but Javon Holland's better than Reed.
Is he?
Is he better than Reed Blankenship?
Still? I mean, maybe 1 point. Is he still?
What do you mean? Is he still? He is.
Still?
Yeah, it's true.
With the new team, like he was with the Dolphins.
Depends on scheme fit.
He was with the Dolphins, but
yeah, he was solid with the Dolphins. I don't think he was.
I mean, how many safeties are great? I mean, out of safeties, I mean, he's probably one of the better ones in the NFL.
I think the only. What is a great safety nowadays?
That's what I'm saying. That's why Holland probably was one of the best safeties. Which is not saying that much, but he probably was.
Is the best safety Kyle Hamilton?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know any other great safeties?
Yeah, man. Safety nowadays,
That's why
man.
It's so hard. That's why I said, like, hell. I mean, Dallas has 2 safeties that have been there for at least 3+ years starting. I mean, that's a good safety in NFL standards because nobody else is that good.
Damn, bro, the safety position has really gone downhill since because I grew up with Ed,
Polamalu,
Ed Reed,
Sean Taylor,
yeah. You gotta go by how they play as a unit too. It's pointing to the Giants. It's like, yeah, because Nubin is an in the box safety. That's the problem with last year. They put Nubin further. They're gonna bring Nubin down, and Javon's gonna be behind him. Jason Pinnock, that was the miscommunication to him and Tyler Nubin. What are they? I think Nubin's gonna be forward, and Javon's going to be backwards. And I think Tyler Nubin's going to be better. And Tyler Nubin, towards the end of the year, played better. You know, the season was over, but he played better. Yeah, let's go Giants. Yeah. Safeties don't hit like they used to.
Oh, yeah.
It's not legal.
I mean, I loved Roy Williams, how he hit it back.
Roy Williams, yeah, man. The Giants had Kenny Phillips and Antrell Roll. You know, the Miami duo in the back. Shout out to you.
Darren Woodson.
Well, dude, what? That's the 90s. I'm talking about when we were growing up.
That was 2000. Right? That was when I grew up. That was early 2000.
How long did Darren Woodson play?
Till 2000. He retired in like 05.
Yeah, I wasn't watching.
I grew up.
Yeah, I wasn't when I was watching. Well, when did I come to America? 06. Came to America in 06. Damn, a year later. So I'm gonna go Giants too. Get shot to Gary. I'm gonna go Giants too, and I'm gonna go Eagles. No.
Oh, and Brian Dawkins. How we not bring
Brian Dawkins, Weapon X.
And John.
Side note, I hated Roy Williams.
Yeah, there was a lot of safeties.
Yeah, you know what, Gary? I hated both of them too. I hated both Roy Williamses. Funny enough, how did you have both of them at the same time? That was crazy. I always thought about that.
We didn't.
Yeah, you did.
We did.
You did. You had both Roy Williams.
I thought he had left.
No.
By then.
Yeah, man. Back in the day, man. And then there's more safeties too. I think we named all the good ones when we grew up with.
Yeah. It's really haven't been that great of safeties. They have like what was the cold safety? Bob Sanders.
The what? Bob Sanders. Yeah, Bob Sanders. Yeah.
Because they knocked themselves out and they only have like 3-year careers.
Yeah. When a safety having a double-digit careers in the NFL, like that was an anomaly, you know. For Adelia, Steve Atwater. Shout out to Steve. I didn't grow up watching Steve Atwater. That's from a Denver Bronco nugget. But I don't want to put Will Harris and Quan Martin last just because we don't know them.
I mean, if they made plays, wouldn't we know them? If they did something,
we would, because we would be mad at the Commanders when we watch them.
Yeah, look at that safety. That was that safety play. I mean, we don't know who they are, so they're not making any plays.
Yeah, and Reed Blankenship makes okay. So let's go. Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, Commanders. Yeah. My bad, Will Harris and Quan Martin. You know what? I'm going to watch y'all this year. I'm going to go and watch Will Harris and Quan Martin stuff this year. And I want you guys to prove me wrong. No disrespect to the Commanders fans. This all in good fun. Insult us in the chat. Steve Atwater, the Beast, thanks for mentioning. Yeah, man. He sat down Christian Okoye on Monday Night Football. No one did that. No one did that to Christian Okoye. Now I kind of just want to name safeties that I grew up with. Damn. Oh, what about Kevin Byard? We forgot about Kevin Byard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. And then
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was good for like 3 years.
Nah, he was good his entire year in Tennessee.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, he was in Tennessee for like 7 years. And then they got rid of him for a bag of chips to Philly. I'm like, what? He wasn't very good in Philly. I don't think Philly fans like Kevin Byard. Gary, did you like Kevin Byard when you traded for him? Tell me, Gary, in the chat. So there's that. Yeah, man, safety's gone down because we only named Eric Weddle.
Yeah,
Eric Weddle was good, man. Eric Weddle was good. Weddle was good, man. With the Chargers, then with the Rams, and with the Ravens, he was damn good. Eric Weddle. Roman Harper.
Oh, that's a good name.
Yeah. Oh, Darren Sharper.
He was not a person.
Yeah, it's not. He was also a very good safety. No, the name was better than the player. I don't know who that is. Was he talking about? No, I think he was talking about Kevin Byard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I think those are the only safeties
that's what I'm saying. That's why this one was the hardest one because
who was the safety in Chicago?
Good.
As
Tillman.
a corner. Peanut was a corner.
me see. Oh, Cam Chancellor's Eric.
Yeah,
You
Kevin
name
Byard.
Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, Eric Berry. Yeah, Eric Berry. Tyrann Mathieu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, he's been good for a long time.
Yeah, it was very good. Yeah. Damn, what your name is safeties now? What happened to the safety position? What happened? Harrison Smith.
Still playing.
Harrison Smith. Yo, he's still good.
Yeah.
He's still good. And John Lynch, yeah, back in the day, John Lynch, yeah. John Lynch. I grew up with safety Rondé Barber, not corner Rondé Barber. So I guess Rondé was a safety for me. Yeah. Charles Woodson was a safety when I watched him. There's that. Kenny Vaccaro. Can you remember Kenny Vaccaro in New Orleans? There's him. Damn. Was a safety in wasn't there a safety in like Houston or St. Louis? No. Yeah. Who's Green Bay safeties?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. Because I know Charles Woodson became a safety later on in his career in Green Bay, but I don't know who his running mate was. Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark committed homicide on the pitch, man. Ryan Clark was ready to kill somebody. You ever seen Ryan Clark highlights?
Not really.
Dude, yo, look them up, Caleb. Everything he did, like, it's illegal now. It's illegal. Because that man sent people to the hospital. He sent people to the hospital. The safety duo in Pittsburgh, they were a problem. You had Ryan Roman in the back, ready to kill you. Then you had Troy Polamalu with his hair on fire, roaming the field, hunting you down. Shit was terrifying. It was terrifying. You know what I mean? Malcolm Jenkins. Oh, I hated Malcolm Jenkins. Yeah, Malcolm Jenkins. Okay, I think that does it for our show.
I'm just naming.
We're just reminiscing. Man, remember the corners back in the day too?
Yeah, unless you want to do kickers and punters. Special teams.
We have the best kicker.
We have the best kicker. What are you talking about? We have an all-pro kicker.
Okay, we have the second best kicker. No, I don't think we do because our kicker's not old. Our kicker's very old now. Yeah, let's give the special teamers their shine. Teamers their shine.
We're number one.
Yeah, we'll find you. We're
Brandon Aubrey is number one.
So I think I'll go Jake Elliott. Well, Jake Elliott doesn't really kick anymore because they don't really go for field goals because they score a lot of touchdowns nowadays.
Well, we're not naming random kickers, Jay. We're
not naming random kickers. Lawrence Tynes.
Billy Cundiff.
Billy Cundiff.
I don't even know who Washington's kicker is. So this.
Washington's kicker. I'll tell you right now. Washington's kicker is Matt Gay. Matt Gay. Yeah.
He's decent. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's decent. Greg the Leg Zerline. Yeah, Greg the Leg. Yeah. Nick Folk. Mike Nugent. Mike Vanderjack. Yeah, Mike Vanderjack, baby. My drunk dumb kicker, Mike Vanderjack. Mason Crosby. I'm sorry. Who's some Dallas kickers?
We named them Billy Cundiff, Nick Folk. Those were Dallas kickers.
No, but what about the guy before Brandon Aubrey? The guy you hated. Well, you ended up hating because he stopped being a good kicker.
Brett Maher.
Huh?
Brett Maher. We had
Matt Brown, the criminal.
We had
Aldrich Rosas.
We had Vanderjack.
You had Mike Vanderjack?
Yeah, we had 1 year.
Yeah. Kaimani Fairburn. Sorry.
Yeah, we had. What did we have?
Yeah.
No, Dan Bailey was the GOAT.
Dan Bailey. That's who it was. Dan Bailey. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess we'll go Brandon Aubrey, Jake Elliott, Graham Gano, and Matt Gay. I guess we'll go with that. Shout out to our special teamers. We're not doing punters because they don't matter. I'm sorry, Johnny Hecker. Punters are not people. I'm not gonna agree with it. Yeah. Steven Gostkowski. Sebastian Janikowski. Who's the Chicago kicker that double doinked it? No, you don't remember?
Double doink guy.
Yeah. No, Gary. New York Giants criminal. Matt Brown. He was our kicker. He kept a detailed journal, Caleb, on how he abused his wife.
Damn.
That man is a psychopath. He's a criminal. That's why I said criminal for Matt Brown. Oh yeah, Dallas got a bunch of criminals. Yo, one of Dallas's greatest player is a criminal. Yo, okay. Cody Parkey. Thank you, Philly D. Cody Parkey. Yeah. Cody Parkey. Yeah. Cade Santos.
Cario Santos.
What?
His name is Cario Santos.
Who's Cade? Cade who?
Cade Stover?
No. Cade Stover's a tight end.
Oh, Cade York?
Cade York. We had him actually last year because Graham got injured. And I think we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're done. Oh, wait. Let me tell you the story about Michael Irvin. All right, so shout out to y'all want to stay for these, bro. Shout out to Jeff Pearlman, right? So Jeff Pearlman was writing a book about the Dallas Cowboys, and there was this rookie you guys just signed. This like giant defensive lineman, just like this powerful defense. And he was Roger Staubach sent flowers when my grandfather died because my mom's stepbrother worked for him, and that's the extent of my Dallas Cowboys knowledge. Yeah, I got a great story about Roger Staubach, but that's a story for another day. So this rookie defensive lineman you guys just drafted, he was like lifting weights, right? Michael Irvin comes in and tells him to get off. He's like, "Yo, get off."
Let him off. It was a haircut.
Huh? Oh yeah, it was the barber. He's it's time to get. And Michael Irvin stabs him
in the neck.
In the neck.
With the
oh, you know the story?
Yeah, it's like the first chapter of the book.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yo, I found that out, and I'm just like, he is a psycho. He's a psycho. He almost killed one of his teammates.
Maybe he's fine. He lived.
He's what?
Just got a little nick. He just got a little nick.
He almost cut the jugular, man.
That was a little nick.
He almost cut the jugular.
Just a little nick.
Almost cut it.
A little rookie hazing.
A little rookie hazing. Attempted murder, baby. Like, what do you mean? Yo, Michael Irvin is a bona fide psycho, bro.
Who hasn't stabbed their neck? Stabbed their friend in the neck? I mean, really? Come on now.
Oh my God, bro. Michael Irvin, bro. That's crazy. And you know what's crazy too? When Jeff Pearlman was telling the story, he said, oh yeah, and by the way, he was the guy that everyone looked towards. He was the leader. Yeah. He was the guy you wanted to be accountable to because he was accountable.
Get stabbed in the neck, that's why.
Because you don't want to die. Yeah, that's why. Because you know Michael Irvin to kill you if you don't do your job. Yeah, so yeah. God damn. No. Michael actually did it. The other two, the Trail Speedwell choked out a coach. Gilbert Arenas, Gilbert Arenas almost shot his friend, almost shot his teammate. Michael Irvin stabbed him. Like,
he nicked him. He
didn't. Stop it. You stop it.
He nicked him.
You stop it here. All right.
How do you know they weren't safety scissors?
Yo, Philly D. Irvin in today's game would never have made it today with this. So no, he wouldn't have. They would have caught him doing cocaine in the club. He would have been sent to rehab.
They weren't allowed cell phones in the White House.
No, exactly. And they didn't call it the White House. They called it the White House for a reason. Hell, Plaxico Burgess could have definitely killed someone, if not himself. He could have killed himself. He shot himself in the leg, idiot. Like, what are you doing? Like, he's stupid. You know what I mean? I'll still say Marvin Harrison is more of a psychopath. Yeah, he is, because there's some stories about Marvin Harrison. I'm not gonna talk about him because that man scares me. I'm not gonna lie, Marvin Harrison scares me. Like, I am generally petrified of that guy. Every time he's on. If someone puts a camera on him, I'll turn the other way because I feel like I shouldn't be looking at that man at all. But on that note, everyone, thank you guys so much for being here with us with the rankings and being with us for the last 10 minutes of just us BSing for no reason. This is the show. We'll talk about more stuff when it's more structured. Next week, we're going to preview training camp, the battles we want to see. And then in a couple weeks, preseason starts, and then we all know how that goes. We watch games that don't matter in the end, and we talk about them. You know what I mean? But in the end, thank you guys so much for joining us. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Commanders fans, educate us on Will Harris and Quan Martin, please, because I will be watching this year. But Caleb, tell people where we can find you.
You can find me NFLK22 on Instagram and Twitter/X, and you can find me on this channel during the season. I will be doing my show will come back, Betting the NFL. I will give you my 5 best bets of the week. And so if you guys like making money, please tune in for that show. It comes on at Wednesdays at 8 o'clock.
All right, guys. My name is Ferris Malone. You can find me at Ferris Malone on Twitter. You can find me here every Friday, 5 o'clock. Then you can also find me Friday pre-taped on our entertainment channel, 3 o'clock, the Angel Rewatcher Show. And then also Thursdays at 3 o'clock for the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Rewatcher Show. And then tomorrow we are doing I think tomorrow is Guardians of the Galaxy Rewatcher Show. So there's that as well. But thank you guys so much for joining us. I have a wonderful day. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. And if you're listening on the audio feed, each audio feed now, guys, is an individual feed. So this is on the Good Friends, Better Rivals individual feed. Hit that like button. Hit that 5 stars. Share it. We're here to create a community. Shout out to Philly D. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Gary. Thank you guys for welcoming back. Shout out to Adelia. Shout out to Roger Staubach, wherever you are. Shout out to Phyllis George. But on that note, thank you guys so much for joining us. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.